Hi, it's Pebbles and I'm back again with another video. I've been trying to do this video for the longest time. I did actually record one after the fill-in video, and that was of Michael Hutchins. Tried to film that, everything went fine. Wasn't the longest video, but for some reason it came out silent and slow. The sound is completely gone anyway when I try to upload it, so what I'll do is I'm gonna get that one, just relay what he said and put it in, because he answered a couple of the questions that were posted on the last video, so we're gonna do that. But Michael's not here tonight. Tonight we have Shane Warne. Shane passed March 4th 2022, and Shane came to me April, around April 2022. He came to me around that time. That was the first time I'd seen him. Now obviously, because he'd not long passed, he wasn't wanting to do a video, of course, so he has been back a few times since then, and he's expressed his want to do a video. So he's been ready to do this video for a couple of months or so now. I think it's about 7-8 weeks, I think. But then I had other people to do, and then I've got around to doing this one. It just hasn't worked out. Lots of things that came up, so we haven't really done it. So I wanted to get this one done tonight. So yeah, he's here, and he's looking well. He always looks well, even when he showed himself to me in April last year. He looked really well. He looked very healthy, tanned, best version of himself. I know Shane has kind of like gone through fluctuations in weight over the years, more fuller face and then slimmer and things like that, and he, I don't really know that much about him, but he, from what I did see of him, he seemed to be somebody who took care of his appearance, liked to look smart, was into looking youthful, and well, he's here now, so I'm gonna ask him what his take is on it, instead of me just speaking for him. So what is it? How is it that you like to be when you were here? You like to take care of yourself? He's saying, okay, so he's saying, yeah, I did like to make the effort. On occasions, he's laughing because he's saying I could be a little bit of a slob sometimes, but sometimes if I was kicked into gear, then he knew how to dress. He knew how to dress and to look smart. Okay, I'm just kind of hitting little bits. It'll start to get better. I'm just hitting little bits, but he's basically laughing and just saying, like, and I tried to turn back the clock, looks wise. So yeah, he always seemed somebody that came across, trying to make the best of his features and stuff, and things like that. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is when he came through, he, of course, when they do come through, they can be the best version of them. They can look the best version of themselves. There doesn't seem to be any sort of signs of aging. Even if someone shows themselves mature, like grandparents can still show themselves as how we would know them to be. So obviously we'd recognise them, but they still always look the best version of themselves. So there isn't kind of like that any signs of aging, lines, and those types of things that we tend to get. So yeah, he did, but he has come in a few times and shown himself a little bit different. So as I say, the first time, yeah, he did look sort of slimmer, very, very tanned. He was sort of like in a nice light of like artificial light, to kind of look like he was in like a nightclub setting, the kind of light that's in a nightclub. That's what he looked like, very glowing, very smart, as if he was on a night out. But then he's since come through in his cricket clothes in his younger days, you know, when he's full of face, blonde, curtain hairstyle. He's come back and forth. He also showed himself to me as well with, and I don't even know what it's called. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know much about him. I knew he was in cricket, but I didn't even know that he threw the ball. So, but he's came through with the white stuff on his nose and face that they wear when it's sunny, I assume. He's laughing at me. Not really knowing what it's called. So he's come in a few times, and he's here tonight because he did express that he wanted to do a video. Again, I didn't know. I knew who Shane Warne was. I didn't know too much about him, if anything, really. But he just stepped forward to me, surprisingly enough. So yeah, this video isn't a video that, you know, I've necessarily, well, at all, that I've called him in to do the video. He came to me and expressed his want to do the video, but he did want to wait an amount of time before coming through, you know, for obvious reasons. But he's here tonight, as I say. He's expressed his want to do the video, so we're gonna get into it. He's got a few things that he wants to talk about just regarding himself, but he's also here again, like the others step forward to do, is to give us a little bit of insight and things that we can be doing at this time, with everything that's transpiring, because of course those in spirit can see things from a higher perspective than we can. So it's really good that they can step forward and give us some guidance on what we can do and how we can manage things and just how they are seeing things. So I'm just gonna see what Shane wants to start us off with. He did say that he wanted to just say some hellos and thank yous, so I'm just gonna see what it is that he's wanting to say. Okay, so first of all, he's saying that he just wants to say hello to his loved ones. You have to excuse me, sorry, I've got a bit of a cough at the moment. Sorry, Shane. Got to say that again, sorry. Yeah, so he just wants to say hello to his loved ones, to his friends, his family, those who are around in his life and who cared for him and vice versa. All the people that he cared for too. Yeah, he just wants to send them my love, he's saying, and he's showing me rows of flowers, and he's giving gratitude for that. So yeah, it seems like he's giving gratitude for the flowers and the people that attended his funeral. So yeah, he's just wanting to give gratitude for that. He's just he's just giving me some visuals. He showed me the flower. He showed me in particular a small light brown teddy bear. I mean, I suppose with Mum, lots of fans, anyone could have left that, but that's what he showed me. It's a small brown teddy bear. Here in the UK, we have the shop Marks Spencer's. They do a bear. They're doing a bear at the moment, or at least they wear it at Christmas time. It's similar to what he's showing me, but a small version of that kind of material. I don't know what the bear's called, but it's a Marks Spencer's teddy bear. So it's kind of got like that roughly material on. If that's even a word. It's not like a fairy teddy bear, it's kind of like a, I can't really explain, a little bit like that is a boucle material that people are getting. It's kind of a little bit like that, but obviously thicker. Okay, what else what to say? Okay, he's laughing, he's saying he's forgotten. Oh, come on now, I think he's trying to mess me around now. He's laughing, he's having a laugh, he's in a really good mood, and he's one of the first people that have stepped forward to me that, weirdly enough, because obviously on the other side, they can just appear how they want, wear whatever they want, and wear, dress however they want, and they don't need to go through the hassle of getting dressed or preening themselves and fix themselves. But actually when Shane just came through, he was actually doing that. He was changing his shirt, he was putting on a black shirt with a pinstripe tie, and then he was laughing, and then he threw the tie away and he was like, I'll just wear the shirt with the buttons, the first 3 buttons open. But it was actually like, I could see him in like a mirror fixing his hair, spiking his hair up, and I was like, I've not really seen that before. So that's what he was doing. I don't know why. Well, actually, he said, yeah, he was just messing around. It was just like, that's what he used to do. So it was like he was doing that now because, he doesn't have to. So, I mean, sometimes they do that, like, having a drink or having a smoke, a cigarette. They obviously don't have to be doing it, but they just sometimes do the things that they did here when they're coming through. Where they totally do that there, I'm not too sure, but I know often when they're sitting here with me, they tend to do the little things that they did. So, but yes, I'm just trying to get him to speak now because he seems to be just laughing and not talking. So let's have a little bit more from you, Shane. Okay, yeah, now he's just giving me visuals. He's just showing me clips of himself. Okay. Okay. So what is it that you wanted to say? You wanted to do this, so. Okay, just give him a second. He's gonna just let me hear what he's gonna say. I don't think he's quite sure what he wants to say or how he wants to say, so just give him a moment. Are you okay there? Are you comfortable? Yeah, he was just saying that yeah, this is a little bit new for him, he's saying, and it's just a surreal experience, coming through and delivering messages, that way, because obviously it's not been that long since he's been on the other side. He is, missing his loved ones. He has expressed that, but he is happy with what he's been met with on the other side, the life that he's got on the other side, he's saying. And it's been, a change, a big transition for him. But he is happy over there. He's living the life he wasn't expecting to be all of this that he's been met with, all of the life that he's being met with, something else on the other side. He did say that he wasn't sure if there was something else on the other side when he was here. He kind of believed that there could be, but he wasn't sure. Obviously we can kind of believe, but we don't always have that validation. So yeah, he wasn't quite sure. So when he got there, he was, surprised with what he was met with, but he was met with, a lot of love, and he's really enjoying life on the other side. So he is happy. There's no worries about that. He's happy. He's content. He's settled in well. Definitely getting to grips, with life. On the other side, he's saying. He's saying it's been an adventure, that's for sure. He's saying, but it's great. I've got no complaints. Obviously, he misses loved ones. He just wants to reiterate that. Obviously, he misses loved ones, but okay. Let me just see if I can. He's just speaking a little bit faintly, so just. Okay, say that again, please. Sorry. Okay, just testing the sound. Okay, say that again. Sorry. Okay, so he's saying, he's laughing. He is in a good mood. He's saying that, life is a lot easier there, because sometimes here there was okay, so okay, so he's saying life. He's laughing and he's not meaning to offend anyone. He's just joking, but he's saying life on the other side is easier, because sometimes life here, there's other trials and tribulations, like rocky relationships, having to get up for work when you didn't feel like, press and interviews, media, and he's saying press intrusion for certain things in his life. So yeah, he's saying that it makes it a more pleasant change. But yeah, he's laughing. He's okay. So the feel of why he wants to come through is because he wants to, let people know that he is happy. He's fine. He's absolutely fine. So there's no problem about that he's not in a good place, or he's not doing well. He's doing very well from what I've seen of him. He's very happy and content. Okay, so he's just showing me some visuals now. Okay, so he's saying that it's like being on a long holiday. He's in a great mood, but he's saying that life on the other side is like being on a long holiday, which I think he's referring to where he was before his passing, that that was supposed to be that, but he's laughing. He's not there's no sadness around him. He's not feeling sad about it or regretful. He's just, you can joke about it. That's a good thing. Okay, he's in a good mood. He's having a joke around, because I thought he was going to come sit here and say quite a few things, but he's not. He's kind of lying back with his hands behind his head, and then he's sitting up and he's laughing. Okay, so yeah, he's laughing around because he said, "I'll be serious now." It's okay, you can just have a laugh if you want, you know. It's okay, you can have a little joke around if you want. Enjoy yourself. Allowed. Okay. So you want to start on some topics now, I think. Okay, what is it you want to talk about? What do you want to start with? Okay, so he's saying that he wants to start with some advice for us. We need it more than he does. We need it from where we are. We certainly do. So he's just laughing about that. So he is in a good mood. Yeah. So what topics do you want to start with? Okay. Well, he's messed around. He's not really speaking. So, okay. You start off. You let me know what you want to say, and I'll relay. Okay, really gonna talk about this, are we all? Okay, so first of all, he wants to talk about the pronouns, and he wants to talk about just, you know, things going out the window, the not being able to refer to being a man, being a woman, all those kind of things that's coming in. So he definitely wants to address that. So he wants to say, in Shane's words, he wants to say that masculinity is a good thing. We need more masculine men. So he's showing me typically the Australian beer, barbecue, turning the meat over, you know, the man doing, you know, those things, manly things, being masculine. He's saying, what is happening? Where is it going? So yeah, because even though Shane sort of liked to preen himself, take care of himself a little bit, and was into his appearance, for what it seems a lot of the time. Is that right? Is that fair to say? Yeah, he's nodding and going as if to say, you know, but no, we're not dissing it. We're just saying. But yeah, even though he was like that, he also was quite a masculine man as well. So yeah, he wasn't, you know, he liked his appearance, but he sort of was able to blend that with masculinity as well. You know, I do think Australian men tend to be like that as well, which is a good thing. A little bit more manly. So that's what he's saying. He's saying, come on, just kind of like, you know, let's keep that up. Let's not let that go. Let that die off. So yeah, he's wanting to say, yeah, so he's saying it's great, let's all accept each other, love one another, he's saying, and regard each and every other person, every one of us, as important, no more, no less, not one more important than the other, because he's saying yet there's a tendency to push one up more than the other, and to push the others down or push them aside as if they're not wanted or needed anymore, which doesn't have to be the case. He's saying that there's room for everybody to embrace exactly who they are. There's no need for anyone to be any more or less or to change who they are. He's not speaking as in people who want to transition. He's talking about as in, if you love to be who you are, like a masculine man, there's no reason for you to have to change if you don't want to. Nobody should be making you or telling you that that's a negative thing, because it isn't. And you know that's, you know, I agree with that. It's everybody should be allowed to embrace who they are. You know, to be a woman still, You can't erase that. You know, to be a man, you cannot erase that. That's who we are. To have these things that say we don't know what a woman is, and that kind of things, and the lines just, you know, just the things that are being pushed now is not for benefit. There's certain groups of people that are indeed being used as a forefront. So it seems like it's looking like it's about acceptance for people who want to change gender and things like that, but it isn't about that. It's just, they're being used as in they're making it look like that they're for that, when it actually isn't. There's a hidden agenda behind that, and I think a lot of us already know what that is. They don't actually care about people in general, so it's not like they actually care about one set of people. They don't actually care about no people. So the plan is to erase everybody. So let's not pretend that, you know, we care about one group of people. But if you're going to care about one group of people, then you know, it needs to be everybody, because that's not really, you know, inclusive anyway. If you're going to care about one set of people and not the rest. So everybody is as important as each other, regardless. Okay, so what else do you want to say? Okay, I think he wants to change topics now. So, okay, what do you want to say about? Okay, so okay, just give me a moment again. Okay, he's just having a little sit back. Okay, I'm just asking him, is he okay? He's just got a bit silent. Okay, he's back to joking around again because he's saying he's hot. It's hot in here. Okay. So yeah, he's yeah, sometimes, as I say, he's come through sort of a lot younger, but he's shown himself tonight to be yeah, not like very slim as he has been. A little bit full of faced, not overweight or anything. I mean, I've never thought that he was overweight from what I've seen. But yeah, just a little bit full of face, and probably a little bit more of a mature look than he has come through to me as. So, but again, he looks healthy and great. He's saying thank you. He's laughing and putting his thumbs up. Okay. Yeah, he's just stepping forward a little bit more now because I can just see him a little bit better than I could before. And he's still messing around with his hair. It's like he's trying to style it. It's like he's worrying about the front sticking up okay. Because he's got it sticking up like he did. He's still got highlights as well, a little bit. So come on, Shane, what is it you want to talk about now? Okay, so he wants to talk about the world in generally saying. Okay, so yeah, again, he's just saying, now we've heard this a lot, but this is the repetitive message they keep saying, that everybody needs to sort of come together and love each other and unite and stand together. But he's saying there will be positive changes as well. He said, I know it doesn't look like from the outside or from where you're sitting, where we are sitting. He's saying that there is going to be positive changes. There will be things to look forward to. There are going to be a lot of things come to fruition that people don't necessarily expect. It doesn't look like yeah, he's saying if you take into account all the negative stories, all the negative happenings and goings on right now, it's being pushed to the forefront, which is the nature of doing things here, and that's part of the problem. He's saying that regardless, behind the scenes, there is things happening that are for the greater good. He's saying that there are positive actions being put into place. He's saying that there's there are people throughout the system that are there is people throughout the system. It even though there's a lot of corruption, what he's saying is there are people amongst the establishment that have good hearts and want to do better for the good of the people. So not everyone's about greed and power, and he's just shown me like a plant, so a flower coming up out of the soil. So it's like people are going to be coming in, but coming up like a plant growing. So yeah, people just sort of we're gonna start to see new people sort of coming in that do have good intentions. But I know that is hard to believe. It is, because what we see, it definitely doesn't feel like that. It feels like everybody sort of like who's in a position of being able to do something to help just has their own, hidden agendas and wants to do things because for their own gain and greed and power and all of that. But he is saying there is a few hidden gems. That's the way he's using. There's a few hidden gems, and good things on the horizon. So I'm just going to see if I can get a little bit more out of him about what they are. Okay, so he said, yeah. So he's talking about people growing their own foods. He's saying there is going to be a chance to do that, and for natural resources. He's saying there are many out there that are behind the scenes doing good things, but plans in place. So he's talking about alternatives to things. In particular, he's showing me like Wi-Fi connection. So there's like people who are got things in place, maybe for good technology, rather than technology that's there for nefarious reasons. He's also shown me the electric cars. So, but they're not. It's not like that's all being brought in to better for the good of the environment. It's not all about that at all. So he's saying that there's going to be things that's going to be brought in that's going to really, there's other options that people are working on that is good for the environment, or at least better for the environment. So there's alternatives to all the things that are being pushed now. There is alternatives, there is people working behind the scenes for the better. He's saying there's going to be okay. He's saying that there's going to be a flood of that, the flood. He's saying, so he's kind of saying it like there's going to be it's going to be in drips and drabs. At first we're going to see things, and then we're going to see like the floodgates open, and there's going to be a lot more sort of like positive changes as well. He's saying that it's not all good. It's not like everything's going to be perfect or anything, but there is going to be a lot of good changes coming in. Things that are being introduced, things that are not good. There are going to be things put in place that's going to people are going to push back. People are going to push back a lot more than perhaps we realise. The power of the people. People are going to push back on certain things, so they're going to have to be thrown out. They're not going to. It's going to prevent things from coming in that we don't want to. And he's shown me things that are being introduced now, such as not being able to leave the cities and things like that, the zones. So let me just ask him to elaborate a little bit more on that. So he's just saying that, yeah, people need to be able to enjoy themselves. People need to be able to free and to live their lives how they choose. So that's what I'm saying, you know, Spirit can see the plans that are being put in place, the lack of freedoms that people are being given, they understand the censorship, even on this platform and other platforms. They know all that, they're aware of all that, you know. They often tell me what to say and what not to say. You know, if I go to say certain things, you know, they'll sometimes say, oh, you know, or don't, or they'll guide my mind to use certain words, or kind of, you know, say it in a roundabout way, so I'm not directly saying things. So they know all about that. Okay, so yeah, he's talking about obviously his country where he was from, Australia, and the things that they're enjoying right now. He sees what's going on there. He's putting his hand on his heart as if to say, like, you know, it saddens him that it's, you know, what's transpired. But he's saying, don't give up hope. But yeah, he's just shaking his head. But he's saying, don't give up hope. There will be hope. There'll be positive news for us too. He's saying. Okay. What else did you want to speak about? Okay, he wants to speak a little bit about his life now. He's saying. I'm just trying to find out what it is. He means here or where he is now. Okay, so what he does now is he's still able to enjoy. This is what he's saying. Again, he's saying that he's still able to enjoy sports. He's laughing. He's saying, kick back with a beer. Oh, okay, yeah. So he's going like this because he's saying there's no shoulder injury. You know, he's saying that's fine. Yeah. See, this is not going to be a very long video. Okay, it's coming up to like 40 minutes now. But yeah, he did sort of say that. Yeah, he just wanted to sort of come in. I wasn't sure what he was going to say, so it's just a short one. I think he just wanted to pop in and kind of like just see what this experience was like, I think, as well. Is that right? Are you enjoying the experience? Yeah, he's saying, as I said, it's surreal. So I think he just wanted to come through and yeah, sort of relays the message, as I say, because he's been through, you know, a few times. And at first he didn't want to do, or he did want to do video, but then he was kind of like, you know, maybe later on. So yeah, I think he just wanted to pop through. But I think that's, you know, some nice words, at least to show that, again, he's somebody else in spirit, as they all do, is able to see things and see what's going on here. But yeah, let's just see what else he wanted to talk about, what he's doing. He showed me on the beach. I know he does go for walks on the beach. He has shown me that before, and I was asking him the other night because he popped through, and he did come through the other night, and I thought, I'm sure it's been a little bit, about a year now that he's been in spirit. And when I looked, he actually came through the next night, and it was his anniversary of him going to spirit the night before. So I was like, oh wow, I hadn't realised that. And I was just asking him a little bit about what it was like, and he was talking about how it's, you know, it's filled with light. And he showed me, like, you know, when you're in a dark room and then you open the curtains on a sunny day and the sun just beams in, and he was, you know, he was talking about that. He was saying, you know, it's full of light, it's a lot of light, but it's not like a blinding light. So yeah, he was talking about that. But again, he seems very happy. Is there anything else that you want to say, or so he's just showing me a cricket again. And playing, yeah, and he's just waving. Okay, he's waving, and he's showing me Liz Haley, and he's just giving a wave. That's one person he's shown me. Okay, it's too late now. I've said he's putting his fingers to his lips sensation. He's just laughing, but yeah, he's saying he wants to say hello. He says hello to everybody, and there's no grudges, there's no hard feelings for anybody towards anybody from his past. He's moved on. He sees things from a higher perspective. He sees mistakes, you know, they made. He sees mistakes he made. He takes responsibility for any mistakes that he made. Yeah. But more importantly, he said he still feels the love. He still feels the love for his family and his friends, and he knows how much he's loved too. And he'll be around. He'll be around when you know, his family need him to be, even though it's in a different way. He'll still be around, as he can be, as much as he can be. Okay, what else did you? Okay, he's just sitting there. He's just clapping now, yeah. But yeah, he just says he sees things differently now. Yeah, so no grudges whatsoever. So he just wants those that he loves to know that he has a good life. He's having a good life now. Yeah, he's just saying it's not what I was expecting, but meaning when he got to the other side, but his passing was quite peaceful as well. He also said that, so I'll just let him just say that in his own words. He had told me that before. Yeah, he said he was very lucky in that respect. that he didn't feel any pain. He's saying that, yeah, he just felt like it was just from one place to another. And what he was met by was such beauty. Again, a feeling of light and love and peace, he's saying. He's laughing and he's saying it was a bit of a shock at first to realise that he wasn't going to be here anymore, and he did see all the tributes and the news and the papers. He's just laughing, saying, you know, that was kind of weird. But he's saying it's all good. Okay. I'm just trying to get what he's saying now. Not okay. And he's just kind of shaking his head and saying, you know, it's like, what more can I say? Yeah. So the last message, what is it you want to say? Okay, yeah. He just wants to send his love to everyone. He's just kind of going like that, but he's also going like that as well, which a lot of them tend to do. They often tend to do that sign. Just, you know, means love. Okay. Okay, I think that's all what Shane wants to say. He just wanted to pop in and yeah, he just wanted to express. Don't know who's going to see this video, but he just wanted to come and express how it is that he's feeling, how it is that he's doing now that he's on the other side. But yeah, he does. I can honestly say that, you know, he's never come through upset or sad or anything like that. And as I say, he came through pretty early on after his passing, which was around April, so it was around a month, you know, only. I was surprised to see him, but yeah, he was fine and looking really happy then. So yeah, he's happy and content, and I think that's, you know, the main thing. I know it's difficult for us when we're here and we miss our loved ones, but you know, take comfort in anything it is that, you know, Shane is happy. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know I got a request to do a Jeff Buckley. I did look him up, and I seen that wasn't his name, but I didn't manage to, I looked him up and he came through. So he is happy to do a video. I haven't sort of been in touch with him for a little while. It's probably about a month ago, so we'll see if he comes back. And but he said that he was up for doing a video as well. He did have a couple of things to say as well on how we could be doing, what we could be doing, and I liked what he had to say. I can't actually remember what he said, but hopefully we'll both get to hear it together when he comes back. But yeah, he did, even though, as I say, I looked and that's not his name, Jeff. At least on his face, I think he's got a different name, I can't remember what it is, sorry, but he wanted me to call him Jeffrey. So he seemed really nice and really sweet as well. So yeah, hopefully we will get him back to do a video again. But yeah, anyway, I'm just going to say goodbye to Shane and then let him go home. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon. I'm not sure who it is yet, but I'll say possibly Jeff Bree. So yeah, hope you all enjoy the rest of your week, and thank you for watching. Bye.